The world is turning to India to buy the medicine that may help cure coronavirus. Experts haven't confirmed, but countries are stockpiling it. India is a global leader in medicine exports, but Delhi banned these exports after the coronavirus outbreak just to make sure that India isn't short of its supplies. Now, various leaders have dialed Prime Minister Narendra Modi for help. 30 countries till the last count. They want Indian medicines. New Delhi faces a tricky balancing act now. Our next report explains more.
India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has some difficult choices to make. The coronavirus outbreak forced India to ban export of key drugs to the world. The order from New Delhi was bad news for Washington, D.C. The United States has the most number of cases in the world. The Trump administration is betting on hydroxychloroquine to treat the patients. It's one of the oldest and best-known anti-malarial drugs. US President Donald Trump believes hydroxychloroquine works. He wants India to lift the export restrictions.
One case I called Prime Minister Modi of India this morning. They make large amounts of hydroxychloroquine, very large amounts, frankly. And I said they had a hold because, you know, they have 1.5 billion people and they think a lot of it. And I said I'd appreciate if they would release the amounts that we ordered, and they are giving it serious consideration.
Scientists are still not 100% behind hydroxychloroquine, but governments still want to build a stockpile. Trump is not the only leader to reach out to Prime Minister Modi. President of Brazil, Jair Bolsonaro, too wants help from India. He made a call to the Indian Prime Minister. Bolsonaro wants to ensure a steady supply of hydroxychloroquine for Brazil. India has got similar requests from at least 30 countries by now. This includes SAARC nations, as well as Indonesia and the UAE. Reportedly, many leaders have made a personal appeal to Prime Minister Modi. Leading countries are running short on supplies right now, and India could play a role in closing the supply gap. Before the coronavirus crisis, India served as the pharmacy of the world. Because India ranks third in global pharmaceutical production, it accounts for about 10% of the global production. India is the leading supplier of generic drugs in the world. Reportedly, India's share in the global market is around 20%. The high demand for Indian drugs is due to low prices. Take the case of hydroxychloroquine. It is an inexpensive drug that can be bought over the counter, but now its purchase has been severely restricted. India has the capacity to handle big orders. Members of the pharmaceutical industry say they can serve all markets, including orders from foreign governments. Right now, India's confirmed cases are far less than the world's worst affected countries. That works to India's advantage. Indian companies can fill the global supply gap, but if the infections rise at a rapid rate, India will have to think twice before exporting to the world. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.